Okay, here we are with IBF President Daryl Peoples and Vice President of the WBA, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, right here in Panama. Tomorrow, 2 world titles of both of your sanctioning bodies. Mr. Peoples, welcome to Panama.
Again. Thanks, Luda.
What do you think about the fights tomorrow and about the growth of boxing in Panama?
We're expecting some great fights tomorrow. Casimiro, we all know that he's a tough guy. I had an opportunity to come down and see Blanco win the Eliminator. I think it's going to be a great fight. 2 tough guys, and I think they're going to leave it all in the ring tomorrow. As far as the growth in boxing in Panama's always been strong in boxing. It's just that the IBF is starting to establish ourselves here more. We've got good promoters. Panama's got a great tradition of boxers. We're glad we're here, and we're just hoping to do a lot more.
Gilberto, kind of the same question, but more than now about your title, your WBA title, and about the fight itself. We know it's a great match of a very interesting fight that was close the first time around, and the growth of boxing in Panama.
First of all, I must say thank you to Daryl. For his coming meeting with me here in Panama, where we now are located. The WBA for us is something big. I want to start from the backwards because as long as we have more organizations working in the country, there are going to be more competitive fights. That's what's happening. A better quality of events, and that's what we're going to see tomorrow night. Both fights are going to be great. That's no doubt about it. Actually, ours is a rematch between a former double champion, Araña Vázquez, who has a lot of followers here in Panama. He's facing a Filipino. But further than that, to me, it's a lot of history going on that finally, we're taking boxing a little bit out of the States, developing alternative markets. And for me, meeting with Daryl Hill was something great. I think it's now time, after doing elimination fights and now coming and having the title fight is something that we plan to do in every country. And to be honest, it's something that I think it's good for everybody, good for boxing, good for fans, and I know we can work along and do a lot of plans together. That's something that we're going to have reserved for a couple of months until we can come out and say something publicly.
In the same line, just really quick, Latin America have grown so much in the last 5 years at least. The Mexican market is pretty big. Also, there's a more increasing fights in South America. How do you, Mr. Daryl, first, how you think it's going to happen in the coming years in regards to just more title fights that are unification title fights and elimination title fight between the 4 sanctioning bodies?
Well, unification in boxing is good for everyone. Again, South America and Central America has always been talent rich. It's just that we're starting to develop in these countries. Actually, Gilberto has helped me out. He's kind of helped me navigate the landscape. We've got a great relationship with the WBA. And we'd like to see some unified champions. We'd like to see eliminators, and we just want to see guys in these new markets for us get some opportunities.
Well, what can I say about that? Usually fans or people, have that perception that always, Venezuela, WBA, Mexico, WBC, WBO, Puerto Rico, IBF, only America. I think, boxing is changing the paradigm. It's changing a lot. I think we have to grow all together in countries. We cannot start saying that, one organization is better than the other one. That's not true. The boxers are the real stars of the sport. And going farther than that, making agreements with joint venture between organizations will help, obviously, to grow not only Latin America but other countries like Africa. We can help each other the same way. Daryl was saying, we can get the support from them in Africa, where they have, a good relationship with the commissions back there. The same way we try to help in Japan, trying to work in this important commission in this because we have to benefit. We have to work together. There has to be like a common welfare for all people who is involved in boxing. And there's some answers we need to do regarding whatever is the business of boxing. So, besides that, the super champion, unified champion, the way you want to call it, it doesn't matter. It has to come sooner or later. But to do that, all whole organization had to be on board. And in regards to the IBF and WBA, I think we're fine. You know, I think we can start doing it at any time, and I know that's the only call I will do for the other organizations. We have a lot of ideas in common. There's a lot of things to build on the mandatories. There are things that we have to clear out, put out to the press, to the fans, in order to avoid having so many champions that are supposed to confuse everybody. You know, we can have one, but we have to respect the rights of others as well. And if we have an unified champion, there are going to be guys waiting to fight in WBA, waiting in IBF, and that's what we have to work together, and that's what we're looking forward to. As I told you, something will come out sooner or later, but at least this is the first step of doing something good for boxing.